Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I am your host, The Eclectic Crow, and today we'll be reacting to Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Episode 23. Now, I'm not 100% sure how many episodes there are going to be in this season, but my guess is they're going to stop at the usual 24, so this very well might be the semi-finale of the series. And things have gotten crazy after last episode. I think last episode might be the craziest episode we've had so far. The only one that really comes close to me is maybe the episode where Rudy died. But outside of that, man, this episode was incredibly dark. We lost Paul in such a brutal way. And even though we were able to save Zenith, she's just in such a terrible shape due to her being frozen in the ice for so long that like she doesn't even remember Rudy anymore. So it's almost like Rudy lost his dad and his mom by the end of the last episode. Now, I mean, again, I don't know much about the science behind this, but a part of me wants to believe that there might be a way that we can somehow get Zenith back to the state she was at before, or at least something close to that. Maybe with a little bit of rehabilitation, we might be able to help. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a way to bring her back, because I'm sure in a lot of real life scenarios like that, you don't have this magical way of, you know, coming back from those sort of situations. If you guys are excited for the episode, make sure to leave a like. While you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so that you guys know whenever I drop a brand new reaction. But with that all out of the way, let's get into this episode. Is this a flashback? Yep.
彼らが死ぬ間際、俺のことをどう思っていたのだろうか。真実はわからない。そして俺は葬式にも出ず、両親の骨も拾わず、葬式ぐらいは出ておけばよかった。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The least he could do is go to the funeral and pay respect.
本当に頼りになる息子だ。
It's crazy how I just gotta pause real quick because it's still like kind of blows my mind how things went from going so well to going so terribly. Like, dude was living his best life. He had just bought himself a home. He got married. His wife was pregnant. They were about to have a kid. Everything was going so well. And now Rudy lost his dad. His mother is in a terrible state right now. He lost his arm. It looks like he's lost hope. Like, it's so crazy, dude. I feel like even if he did go back home right now, he wouldn't be the same. It's gonna take a miracle to bring him back to where he was before. Just because the world has like beaten him down so low. ROXY?
ルティ、いいですか？先日のようにまた一緒に見て回りませんか？
Yeah, he really doesn't look like he's in the mood. He doesn't even look like he's eaten anything.
すいません。私もブエナ村で一緒に暮らしていた時のことはよく覚えています。私にとって一番幸せな時期だったかもしれません。私も経験がありますので。嘘つかないでくださいよ。最後に会ったのは数年前ですが、どちらも元気。じゃあわかんないですよ。軽々しくわかるなんて言うなよ。気づいたんだ。やり直した気になって、うまくやれている気になって。
Oh man.
家族との確執から目を背けて。
Dang.
また取り返しのつかない失敗を繰り返して。
Ooh, this is heavy.
変われたと思っていた。でも結局何も変わっていなかったんだ。私にとってパウロさんたちは第二の家族です。 たと悲しみを分かち合いたいんです。
Dang,
ルディ、
man.
ルディ、
Whoa.
大丈夫。
Whoa.
今は私に任せてください。
This is why I said this is so hard, man. Cause like I said, I ship them, you know? If I could, I would have wanted Roxy and Rudy to be together. But he's made his decision and he chose Sylphie, so now it's like, jeez.
おはようございます、ルディ。
おはようございます。
Dude, Roxy's adorable,
少
man.
しは気が晴れましたか？
師匠、一つ変なことを聞いてもいいですか？
Jesus, why does he look like he's aged 20 years?
これからどうすればいいでしょうか？
目の前にいる家族を大事にするしかないでしょう。パウロさんだってルディにはそれを望んでいるはずです。
True.
前を向いてください。
The last thing he'd want is to see everyone in this
あり
state.
がとうございました。
はい。
She's trying to sneak out without anyone seeing them together. Aline, at least? Is she gonna
あなた、
pick up on what happened here?
ルディ、申し訳ありませんが、
She's still taking care of Zenith? Jeez, she's not even eating. She
母
hasn't
さんの
slept
様
much
子はど
either.
うですか？
記憶はないようですが、不思議と体の方は健康です。変な後遺症もありません。
そうですか。精神が完全に死んだわけ
Okay,
ではない
that's good to know.
シェラさんの見立てでは、
So maybe it's just
閉
like
じ込められ
slightly a side effect caused by being trapped in the mana crystal. Okay, okay. So I have a bit more hope now. It seems like, at least from how they described it, and them mentioning the fact that there aren't any like additional symptoms, her brain's still healthy. It kind of leads me to believe that maybe her brain was like reset, like back to maybe, you know, the same kind of brain you would have had in your infancy, where, you know, you didn't know how to speak yet, you didn't know about, you know, social cues and all of these things yet. So these are things that can be taught, and we could potentially one day, well, then again though, if she's kind of lost all of her memories, including like memories of all of her past experiences, her being with Paul, her having Norn, and, you know, taking care of Aisha too and stuff. I don't remember if she actually did, but I'm sure she did. Even if we did get Zenith back to the point where she can like speak and communicate with us again and understand us again, would it even be the same Zenith we knew from before? That's the question. And I don't think it would.
たことによる魔力的な弊害だろうと。
Maybe we can rejog her
どうなん
memory
でしょう
though.
か？
エリナ・リーゼ様の話によると、
It's
無理との
impossible.
ことです。ルーデウス様、差し出がましいとは思いますが、少しだけ失礼な物言いを許していただいてもよろしいで
Let's
し
hear
ょう
what she has to say.
はい。
Sounds like she's been holding this in for a while.
あなたは自分のやるべきことをなさい。
やるべきことですか？
旦那様もそうおっしゃるでしょう。奥様のお世話は私がすべきことです。
She doesn't want him to hold himself back.
家族のところへ。
She'll handle it from here. Dang, man. Wait, are they all going with them? Like they're all going to the academy together? I mean, this is the thing though, right? I feel like in reality things would have been really complicated between Roxy, Rudy, Sylphie. Because I was gonna say, once they do all go back and Roxy finds out that Rudy's married to Sylphie, then, you know, that might lead to complications, but I could easily just see this going down a harem route. Like, Sylphie already said that she would be okay with Rudy, you know, having other women. Now, I personally think that she was saying that just to, you know, because she's so kind, she would let it happen, but I don't think she would prefer for it not to happen, I think. I guess we'll see. We'll see where things go from here. I think this is just gonna end up going down the harem route because the man god already mentioned him getting with one of the beast girls.
どうしましたルディ？
シルフィーとは多少ベクトルの違う好きだが、どっちがと聞かれても答えられない。
Yeah.
だから揺れている。
Just wait till Aries comes back. Then we're really in like we're in like a love octagon here. We still got, I forgot her name, but the girl with the blonde hair too. She might come back into the picture. Who knows?
知っています。パウロさんが亡くなってみんなでルディを心配している
Oh
時、
wow.
エリナリーゼさんから聞きましたから。
じゃあなぜ？
Let's
言い
hear it.
訳を聞いてもらってもいいですか？
言い訳ですか？
聞くだけでいいですから。
はい。
私、一目惚れだったんですよ。
Wow.
誰にですか？
ルディにですよ。
Yeah, obviously. Who do you think, man?
俺に？
Dang.
私の理想そのままでした。迷宮を探索している時もルディの顔ばっかり
We saw this. We saw this coming from a mile away, man.
それはだって恥ずかしいじゃないですか。ダメだとは思っていたんです。いや、もちろんルディには愛する人がいるって聞きましたし、きっとルディが落ち込んでもその人が立ち直らせてくれるんでしょう。でもその人は今ここにいないじゃないですか。誰かが助けてあげないとってそう思うじゃないですか。
That's one way to put it.
リーゼさんもギースさんも放っておくつもりで、だって仕方ないじゃないですか。好きなんですもん。
Dang.
ひどいですよ。あんまりですよ。
And the saddest, oh my gosh. Now, it's interesting because she did say that it was love at first sight when she bumped into him in the cave. So we don't know if we know that she cared a lot about Rudy, but maybe she didn't have romantic feelings towards Rudy before then. But it's just interesting because she's talking about how it's so unfair, and the first thing I'm thinking of is like, dang, they probably would be married right now if she was just lucky enough to stumble into him while she spent all of these years looking for him. Because there was one moment where they were super close. I believe they were even in the same city, or maybe he had just left the city when she got there. But if she would have stumbled into him before Sylphie, they would probably be the ones married. So it is a little bit unfair. But, man.
やめてください。そういうのは何もする必要はありません。
わかりました。
Now they're back.
もう目隠しを取っても大丈夫ですよ。
ルディ、ここは？
シャリアの近くにある森です。
Ah, Rudy and Elena Lise.
ルーデウス。
She's about to drop some wisdom.
ミリス京都ではありませんでしたわよね。違います。シルフィーもミリス京都ではありませんわね。
I think I know what she's hinting at. She knows. I think I know what she's hinting at, man. But let's see.
そのはずです。私のクリフは敬虔なミリス京都ですわ。
Mm-hmm.
知ってます？ミリス京都というのは
Yep, I knew it. I knew it. But since they're not a part of the Millis faith,
生涯かけて愛しなさいという、私は別に 複数の相手を同時に愛することが悪いとは思いません。
There we go. Now the harem just shifted into a freaking overdrive, dude. All the other girls are coming back
ルデウ
now.
ス、ロキシーをめとりなさいな。身を引くつもりですのよ。自分の会うタイミングが悪かったというだけで。私、控えめでもいいからロキシーには幸せになってほしいんですの。
虫のいい話だ。シルフィーと結婚して子供まで作って、それでいて別の女も欲しいなんて。俺は今まで散々パウロをクズだと言ってきておいて、あいつと同じようなことをしたいと考えている。
思い出してごらんな
Dang.
さい。パウロがリーリアをめとった後、ゼニスは不幸になりましたか？
I think, you know, eventually at the end of the day, she wasn't angry, but when it first happened, she was. She was heated.
あなたならできますわ。シルフィーとロキシーを同じぐらい愛することが。
Yeah, and if anyone were to understand this situation, it'd be someone like Sylphie.
二人が好きだという気持ちに偽りはない。シルフィーに幻
It'd
滅
be
された。
best to talk to her about this before deciding on your own,
自分だけを愛してほしいかもしれない。
because that is
一
kind
人
of
になるかもしれない。
messed up to just come and bring another girl home and be like, hey, we're a throuple now.
今ロキシーに聞いちゃいなさいな。
I think Roxy, well, I don't know. I was gonna say she'd definitely be okay, but I don't know. I think she'd be okay with marrying Rudy, but she might be a little conflicted because of Sylphie.
何でしょうか。
師匠もロキシー・グレイラットに名前を変えるつもりはありませんか？愛しています。
She's so lost. There you go. There you go. Now it's starting to click. I love that, dude. That moment felt so genuine. She was actually like, what are you on about? Wait a minute.
では、その後でもう一度聞かせてください。
Thank you. Roxy's a real one, man. Oh my god, I gotta pause after that. Roxy is a real one for that. I said from the start it'd be best if he asked Sylphie first. And then after that, I said I think Roxy would agree, but she'd be a little conflicted because of Sylphie. And the first thing that comes out of her mouth is ask me again once you talk to Sylphie. I just gotta respect that, man. Holy crap, dude. Roxy's actually best girl. I don't care what anyone says. He couldn't think to, you know, ask Sylphie first, so she had to make him. And I'm sure Sylphie's gonna agree. Well, actually, we don't know. We don't know. Because you know what they say about, like, you know, pregnancy and hormones. It could be very stressful right now for her. So how long has it been, actually, since he's left? It hasn't been too long, right? I guess it's like maybe a couple of weeks? Maybe a month? I don't know. But yeah, it could be really stressful. She's probably been dealing with a lot. And then, you know, her husband finally comes back home, and the big news he brings home is the fact that, you know, he's got another woman he wants to marry. That might, that might drive her over the edge. Who knows? She's probably gonna snap on him like Zenith snapped on Paul, dude. We'll have to see. But knowing Sylphie, knowing her, like, kind-hearted nature that she's had up until this point, the thing that she would want most is for Rudy to be happy. And if this makes Rudy happy, then I'd imagine she'd be willing to agree with it. So I don't think Rudy has too much to worry about. I just hope that, you know, if Sylphie agrees to this, I hope she's actually okay with it and she's not just saying it and we end up finding out later on that she regrets agreeing to it. Oh man, I didn't even think about this, but imagine what Norn's gonna say when Rudy comes back with Roxy. Oh man, I think it's gonna go right back to day one with her hating him again. But I don't know, she might not even have time to worry about that kind of stuff once she hears about what happened to Paul. That's gonna be brutal, man. Oh my god. So he's gonna be coming back, bringing some bad news, some really bad news, and some weird news. No good news at all. Just, it's gonna be a long day. Next episode is gonna be a long episode, man. But my question of the day for you guys is going to be, how do you think? Well, I guess the first part is gonna be, what are your thoughts on this Roxy Rudy situation going on right here? And the second part is going to be, do you think that Sylphie's genuinely going to agree and be okay with it? Do you think that she's going to agree kind of begrudgingly? Or do you think she's going to be against it? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And with that, I'm going to head out. Thank you all so much for watching this far into the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.